Now, what's this? A TV show that connects Revenge of the Sith with A New Hope, starring many of the same familiar actors? How long has it been? 17 years? I remember the day I went to see Revenge of the Sith. Now, when I got home from work that day, I discovered my car had bullet holes in its windows, which was something of a first for me. Now, I decided not to think too much about it, and my friends and I still decided that we would go all the way across town to where the biggest theater in the city was, and we just decided to bus it there. Actually, I think we had to take 3 buses to make it all the way out there. And it was well worth the trip. Carnival of action, quips, and special effects with what I believe to be the best opening of any Star Wars film. Now, the sequels were what they were, and I guess that's what we got here. Kenobi fits in well with the new batch. Something of a thematic cousin to The Last Jedi. As Obi-Wan says in the show, he's not the man he used to be. No, I suppose not. Nor is Star Wars the world it used to be. Well, no, I take that back. Actually, I found while watching this there are moments that reminded me of the Ewok adventures. But mostly I kept thinking Star Trek. Much of the acting, the camera work, just the overall direction made me think of cheesy, rushed, old-school Star Trek, which feels out of place within the faithful recreations of Star Wars, and especially with all the familiar faces there. There's a plot point of someone pretending to be a Jedi, and it's mildly humorous for Obi-Wan to be watching his goofy routine. But the scene is a microcosm of this show. It wears the clothing of Revenge of the Sith, but has none of its presence, which is kind of sad to see. This show would work better if it had no direct connection to any Star Wars movie. It's okay to have a hokey, child-centric Power Ranger Star Wars. It's a big universe. Yeah, it makes me think years ago, I was moving from a house to an apartment, and no longer having any place for it, I gave away a big fancy multi-rack barbecue to a friend. And a couple of years later, I was kind of shocked and disappointed to learn that instead of making any use of it, that he had just took it and torn it up for parts for various things. Watching this kind of brings back that same disappointed feeling. No, I had no right to say what was to be done with it, but it just feels like someone using a library for cigarette papers.